We're live! Hey, there we are.
Hello.
Everybody's here. Welcome. This is Battle Fanatics. I am Paul Ash. This is BattleCOM. It's the Geek War of Comedy game shows. It is the one game show that you can watch when you can wonder who's not wearing pants. Which actually, it's an internet game show that probably means every game show. No one's wearing pants.
Trick question.
It is a trick. It's actually what we do is we try to make it a bit closer to live stand-up shows, so you can guess who's not wearing deodorant. There is. That would be funny if it wasn't so true. We're here at BattleCOM. People, if you're logging in and watching, please make sure that you comment that you are here, where you're watching from, such as Ian Ivanovici. Forgive me for mispronouncing that name. And yes, you are first. You were actually here before we were. This is BattleCOM. I'm pretty psyched for this because we get some new tweaks that we are presenting at this point in time. This is BattleCOM. Let's get it rolling. Our battlers are Jason Hattrick, AJ Young, Lucy Gervais, and Dylan Reimer. We're going to get to know them a little bit more as we go along, as we start out with our first. Oh, we can't forget Erica Taddeo is our stage manager, who's taking care of all the things. And we've got comments coming in from Ian Ivanovich saying, "It's all good." Sean Griffin, welcome, Sean. You made it home on time.
Oh, hey.
The space didn't keep you held up.
I'm wearing a shirt, Sean. Wearing my NASA shirt.
He's wearing the NASA shirt. So Jason is counting on your votes because he's wearing the NASA shirt. By the way, NASA, well, not just NASA, but 20th anniversary of people living on the International Space Station just happened this past month.
Well done.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Wasn't the same people for all 20 years, though, right? Because
No. They'd be pretty less bone dense. Hey, and Chris
it's rent
Ferraro
control
is
up there, though.
watching from Montreal. He lied. Fucker lied. Look at that. He's from the South Shore.
That's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Denny Leger is there going, "Hey there, battlers." And Jason knows full well that he won't vote for him. There's a little bit of love. My name is Paul Ash, creator and moderator. And let's get to know what our battle topics are about in general terms. Our battlefields today. Well, the first one, it's time to size the boob tube for a bra. So we'll be talking about television. Don't fumble the lightsaber. It's sci-fi weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And ending with the lead, it's movie heroes and heroines. So we have a new feature. I was just explaining it to the battlers, so I'm going to just explain it again. It's called Name the Mashup. What we want you, everybody who's out there, to know is that, well, how can I put it? We want to give you guys a chance to play along. So we're going to do a special game just for the people watching. It's called Name the Mashup. We'll show a mashup meme, and then you can come up with the title of the movie, the book, or whatever it is that it's based on, and let us know. And the battlers themselves will be choosing which one they think is the best. Hey to Alan Legros and Ion Ivanovich. Yeah, cool. Definitely cool. This is our first Name the Mashup. So when we call for it, you can start putting them in. That is the first mashup that we want you to name. And now it is time for our first battlefield. For those of you unfamiliar, BattleCOM is a micro-fast debate that happens between two battlers at a time. First round is the positive round where they have a chance to have pre-written material on their choice. And then the second round, it is negative on about their opponent's choice they've just heard. And if it gets to a third round, then it's a free-for-all round where they can be positive, negative, just be entertaining, or a personal roast attack upon their opponent. Our first battlefield today is...
Here from Canada with Darren Henwood. Here's your first battlefield. Which TV show should be required watching? Good luck, everyone. Except you, Hattrick. You suck.
Great.
There we are. That's our first battlefield.
Are you happy, Sean? You get what you
Wow.
wanted, Sean?
Here we are.
Before.
Our first two battlers. Oh, let me actually bring that back up. I made a mistake. Hey. Oh no! What?
Hello.
There.
I'm on screen now.
All right. Our first battler coming to the screen. He just left the screen, but he's coming back with his choice of what TV show should be required watching. It's Jason Hattrick with the news. I tried to Google an image of the news, and most of it was too depressing, so I chose Huey Lewis and the news. Is that okay, Jason?
Yeah, that's actually what I think everyone should be watching. The required viewing is a documentary on Huey Lewis and the news.
I've got a little tweak. I put a little CNN in the corner to make it all better.
The best political team in rock and roll.
That's not the cast of Entourage?
Where are
Close.
they now?
And he's going to be battling against AJ Young with his choice of Dark. Jason Hattrick, you get to go first.
The thing about watching the news, it should be required viewing. Everyone should be watching the news. Everyone should know what's going on. The problem is nobody is doing the news, so it's hard to watch. It's just a bunch of people sharing. They're basically glorified bloggers at this point, and they get their headlines wrong. Like I saw a headline. I wrote it down over here. Let me read it to you. They do headlines wrong, I'm telling you. It said, Trump sues states over election results, when it should say, supposedly grown man throws very public tantrum. That's just how you write that. That's just how that's done.
All right, and now it's AJ with his positive round.
All right.
Hi, AJ.
So, good to see you. So Dark is really great sci-fi. It's a German show. It's hyper depressing, and as my fans know, I wallow in just melancholy all the time. So I'm here to basically tell everyone that you should definitely get into a very depressing German show about the doomsday.
Also known as the news.
Yeah.
All right, it is
Never
now
thought.
time to vote. The vote is up. For those of you wondering how to vote, we should probably have told you guys how to vote by now. There is a little thing.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. So you go to slido.com, and the event code is BCOM203. So let's add that in. There it is. So you can make sure you vote. We'll get to see the votes coming in. And while the votes are coming in, why don't you start putting in some of your suggested names for the mashup? I also want to point out that there is audio
Can we stop
issues.
the voting now? Just a quick question.
Yeah, the people should be voting now.
No, but can we stop it now? Can we call
Can we
it?
stop the voting now?
I don't think we should stop it just yet. Some
This
people
is
have been
fraud. I'm
gears.
calling fraud on this.
Stop the votes.
Is that one vote you, AJ? Did you
It
vote?
absolutely is.
Oh, look,
There
they
we
just
go.
found a bunch of votes.
Oh,
They just found them. They're not
We're going to start
legitimate.
counting the mail-ins right now. Sean Griffin is voting for Darren. Ian Ivanovich says the dog tail. Who's the first?
The
The first
fist.
was Jason with the news.
No, I think he means the fist because there is a mystery hand. There was a mystery hand next to AJ that I think has now disappeared.
Oh, God.
I've
Next-
got a secret hype man in the corner for when I start dropping bombs.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He's just gonna give me one of those background every now and then.
All right. Votes are still coming in, saying it's Han Ventura is the Capuchin.
the Capuchinian. Don't worry.
Capuchinian. All right. And yes, right. It was the mystery hand that was beside AJ. I think we're going to have to call this one. Just as I was about to
Last
call
minute
it.
Georgia
that-
flipping at the last.
Wow.
that is going last call. That is for Jason Hattrick. Jason Hattrick
Recount.
the numbers have not changed. The recount is done. It's didn't take that long to do it. So Jason Hattrick has won the positive round. We're now on to the negative round, which means that you get to go first on the negative round. AJ, you get to be negative about the news.
I mean, fake news, am I right, guys? God, I hate being told by the propaganda machine what to do all the time. I hate facts. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Thanks, Jason. As someone who watches the news, it's very hard to argue about paying attention to what's going on in the world, especially in 2020. I might have to concede this point.
All right. This is so far, Jason, this looks like it's yours. Can you lose it? Can you throw it away? Let's see.
I don't know. How am I going to be negative about a German show about the world is really depressing and is called Dark? Where am I going to find negativity there? I don't know.
You're getting...
actually, the thing that AJ Young said that kind of stuck with me was the part where he said his fans know, and I'm just curious what fans.
Alan LeGros, literally the one.
All right. I think the gauntlet was thrown. The vote is up, so we can take your votes in and also start putting in some potential titles for that mashup meme that we just saw earlier. Sort of the Ace Ventura Han Solo.
I saw that picture, and the first thing that went through my head is what happened to Chewbacca.
It's a Venture Brothers shrink ray, possibly. Wow. All right, so far AJ is in the lead. It looks like
so Alan LeGros has voted.
Yes.
At least AJ can count on fans. All right, it's tied up. We're waiting for it to come by. Is there anyone else? There's no one.
AJ, how did you not say Huey Lewis and the fake news?
Oh my God.
I thought we were friends.
Oh, don't forget. Jason will have to face off against someone else if he defeats AJ. So you don't want to burn your own jokes. Ace Solo is the name my 8-year-old self would have thought was clever. That's a good one, Sean. Han Solo Fett Detective.
No, that's not bad.
That's not bad. It's not bad. I can get behind that one.
That's my number one fan.
Oh,
wow!
actually,
So we are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and which are AKA Periscope, and on Twitch. So all the people out there that can respond there. And Alan, I think it was a different F word that Alan was thinking. He was thinking it was friend, not fan. So we're so far we're tied on votes, and we had more votes on the first election, not election. So we're not sure where the mystery votes have been lost to.
Wait, is this an election? If I win, do I get responsibility of some kind?
no, Jason, we would never trust you with responsibilities. Come on.
No, it's a Canadian election. It is a vote.
Canadian election where nobody wins.
Well, I don't know. We haven't lost as bad as the U.S. did the last 4 years.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
And there it is. We're about to call it.
5,
Last call.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Voting's done.
Voting is done. That is going to Jason Hattrick. Jason Hattrick and the news. Big congratulations to AJ Young. We're about to go on to our next battlefield. Let's take a look at what that is. See if I can be fast enough to bring it up.
Not our next
So much for
battlefield, our
me being
next two
fast
battlers.
enough.
Right?
Our
Yes.
next two battlers, will have to be announced. There it is with Jason in front. We have our next two battlers are going to be Lucy Gervais with her choice of Judge Judy facing off against Dylan Reimer and his choice of the Twilight Zone. Dylan, you get to go first with your positive round. Dylan.
Okay. Picture, if you will, a series, 152 episodes, 92 of them written by the coolest, classiest badass in television history. That never gets boring, and you don't have to watch 30 episodes to get one story. Each story is self-contained within a very, very concise and easily digestible 25-minute section. You don't. It's not like Game of Thrones or whatever, where you have to sit and watch, a month of your life waste away before your eyes to reach a very disappointing conclusion. Probably the best show of all time, and it instills in children a healthy fear of flying and ventriloquist dummies and dolls and annoying kids. Important lessons.
Lucy, it is your turn to be positive about your choice, Judge Judy, as required watching.
Oh, hang on, we can't hear you. Oh,
yeah.
all right. We were like...
Her mic has disconnected once more. And we will... That should work now?
Yeah, sorry, my audio has been kind of cutting in and out, but is it my turn?
Yes, it is. It's your positive round.
Oh, okay, so I don't know about you guys, but my personal kink is justice. Like, Judge Judy is my personal dominatrix. Okay, so picture this for a moment, if you will. 10,000 episodes of one show with 2 stars, okay? 2 repeating cast members. It's like Grey's Anatomy meets Judge Joe Brown, I think. And which, I mean, the Twilight. Oh wait, I'll save that for the negative round. But yeah, Judge Judy is an icon and a legend, and her show makes up maybe, like, having watched it, makes up maybe 50% of my personality. So
there we are. It is a time to call for the vote. Let's see your votes. The vote. The vote is open. Just waiting for you to start voting. And if anyone has any more mashup titles for that picture that we showed, though, we got to say, what was it? Ace Solo, Fet Detective was pretty good. Judge Judy is going in there. Just a reminder to all that it's if you find any of the acts are saying too much fact and not enough funny, you can put into the comments, facts aren't jokes.
Facts aren't jokes.
Really, we're creeping up from the past.
Yeah, there we are. Votes are still coming in, and so positive is a punch up. Generally, it's a punch up. It's just being positive about your choice doesn't mean you actually have to be positive about your choice. Ayad, welcome to the show. It is definitely, it's more about being funny than it is about being right, because we've learned from Fox News. It's not about being right. It's being entertaining. A Solo Pet Adventurer. We are still getting Pets of the Stars, Star Pets. No.
Has no one done Space Ventura yet? That seemed like
amazing.
Kind of
I've been trying to think of. I love it, Space Ventura. I've been trying to think of a name, and really, I couldn't think of any names. All I know is that if you tell him that you love him, he will definitely say, "All righty then."
All right.
Yeah. I know.
All right. AJ is getting up and down quite often. I think he's trying to repair his friendship with Alan Legros. And sorry, he's very new to this, and glad that we're doing it. We're very glad that you're here, Ion. Any questions you have, we are set to probably badly explain at any time. We are good with, so that's Judge Judy. That looks, I'm about to call it. Are we ready to call it?
Unbelievable.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Kids today.
And we've just locked in the votes. The votes are locked.
Good.
That is going to Lucy Gervais. Lucy has the first point. That means Dylan is going to go first on the next round, the negative round. So Dylan, you get to go. Oh, there we go.
I mean,
as Urg. I think Ion just had a stroke.
Oh, what?
You okay there? You okay there,
really?
bud?
Wait. What's happening?
Ion
There's a
Ivanovici.
dog in the picture now. Okay.
Yeah.
He's doing an Ace Ventura. He's doing an Ace Ventura impression. He's doing Le Jesus.
I just don't read phonetic well enough.
Jason knows because he's fluent in dog.
I think he's fluent in Ace Ventura. So we are now on to the negative round. It's come on, Ace Ventura, for fuck's sake.
These lawyer shows, judge shows, they're indistinguishable. I mean, Judge Judy, Judge Wapner, Judge Reinhold. It's just, if I wanted to listen to suburban people complaining, like arguing over who's going to pay a $150 dinner bill or some crap like that, I'll just go down to the local pub or I'll put a jar up against the wall and listen to my apartments bickering, or my neighbors bickering in the adjacent apartment. Like, why would you want to watch something that's just so matter of fact and so bland and everyday on your television? TV should be for more fantastic and dramatic enterprises, in my opinion. And also, I honestly wouldn't know Judge Judy if she slapped me in the face, but she might. I thought that picture was actually Sherry O'Terry from Saturday Night Live. I could not tell if that was actually Judge Judy or not.
All right. It is now time for Lucy Gervais with her negative round. Ion Ivanovici is saying, "Laser kids, keep up." So you're negative about the Twilight Zone.
Ooh, okay, so first of all, how dare you?
Remember, it's required viewing. Required.
Madam Judge Judith Scheinling deserves so much more. I'm so offended on her behalf that I'm like tripping over my words. Second of all, I don't even know which of all I'm on. I'm evolutionizing. Oh my God. But honestly, like, Judge Judy is awesome because everything on that show that you were complaining about, like hearing your neighbor's book, you're hearing people argue over like a check, that shit is so petty.
Your mic just cut out again. She can't hear us. We can't hear her, but she's very passionate.
You're 100% right, Dylan. Twilight Zone is a superior show. I concede.
And your mic has not been working for a few minutes there, Lucy.
I just assumed we were censoring her because she had started swearing relentlessly.
I would like to remind people it's required viewing. What is the required viewing series?
Okay, Lucy.
I shouldn't be jumping in when she's been kneecapped.
Lucy, you're also there we go. Bring it back in. Your audio is there. Hello, Lucy, can you try talking? No, I don't hear you. Now, if you plugged into your laptop, you have muted your laptop, and that's why I can't unmute you. So, yeah, there's a lot of people thinking, is Lucy being censored? And it was the glorious closer that didn't happen.
No.
I called this as fraudulent from the get-go.
Oh, wow. Something happened. She got electrocuted or something.
No.
I've got a headache this big.
All right. We're not.
Hello,
No,
can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear
There
you.
you go. Yeah.
What did you guys hear?
About 3
Was
words.
it funny? Oh my
Well,
god.
it looked
I
funny.
went on this huge rant that nobody heard.
It was comical how bad it was.
Oh no.
Silent.
Well, I mean, does it help that I thought it was hilarious and I'm definitely going to vote for myself? I pretty much called the Twilight Zone like a corny, outdated version of Black Mirror that barely anyone's seen.
Except Black Mirror is just influenced by. That's like saying Oasis.
Dylan.
I know.
We can't talk during another
Beatles is
person's.
an outdated version of Oasis.
I'm gonna have to censor Dylan.
What?
I got to give Lucy her time.
Oh, okay.
Right. So Lucy, are you happy ending it on that one? Because the vote is up and running. People have already started voting.
Are any of them voting for me?
50% currently.
We're about to find out.
So the vote is up, and Lucy has lost sound again.
I think she's muted.
How am I losing to someone with no voice? This is astounding.
That's exactly what Ursula said in The Little Mermaid.
Oh my god.
Actually,
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Lucy, you
compare
got a, first of all, Erica, that was hilarious. And second of all, Lucy, you've got the little mute icon on. So I don't think it's a mic problem. I think you might actually be pushing something that is
No.
activating the
She
mute
was
function.
using a separate feed for audio.
Did I win yet?
All right, it's actually it's damn close. All right, the people there is a Dylan resurgence coming.
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
So getting the votes in, it's tied up again. It's tied. Look at this. This is a
my
horse
god.
race. Can Dylan defeat the woman who couldn't speak? The person who couldn't speak.
Thank you.
There is all right. Snap. It's 5 people now. Ion Ivanovici is saying commitment is everything. Lucy's got my vote because of how emotive she was. Emotive context has
You have no idea what she was saying. It could have been some horrible racist screed.
Can you guys use
Dylan
the
has
pronouns, please, if you don't mind?
Yes.
You have no idea what they were saying. It could have been a horrible racist screed.
All right.
I was serving up hot justice, much like Judge Judith Scheinlin would want me to do.
I think we're about to call it, though. We're about to call it. It's so close, but this will tie up the round with a point to.
I think I'm in a Twilight Zone episode now because now Lucy is the only one I can hear.
That's how powerful I am.
Oh god.
There we go. Calling it on 3, 2, 1.
And it's Dylan.
All right. Back in the game, I think. How does
So-
this work?
So we've
How it
had.
works is that. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. This is your show.
We've
Please
had
speak.
we've had a positive round. We've had a negative round. This is a free for all round where the performers have the choice of being a positive or about their choice, negative about their opponent's choice, or just be entertaining, or possibly do a roast attack upon their opponents. Now the loser of the last round was Lucy. Whose audio has just been added in. So, Lucy, this is your time to shine. The free-for-all round.
Yeah. I got nothing, eh?
Oh.
I just got now that my audio is finally working, I am just like so stoked that people can hear my voice that I don't even know what the topic of the round was.
What television show is required watching?
It's
Oh,
the
Judge
exact one
Judy,
we were talking
obviously.
about earlier.
Was
Yeah.
that
is
just
that
a random
required?
question, or was because you need to know how the justice system works when it's like in its most ideal form?
For suburban white people complaining
Dylan?
about petty.
Dylan?
It's like it's also
Dylan?
petty. Give me
Dylan,
law and
like
order.
this is a lot of shade coming from someone who looks like a defendant from Judge Judy.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, the
I-
roast is done.
Saying.
All right.
Just
All right,
saying.
Dylan.
Oh, so is this a free for all, or am I
Free
getting
for all
muted?
is you both get equal time. That's why you're not supposed to talk while the other person has the big window.
Oh, so it's
Which
not
you
really
totally
a free for
did.
all. It's like a free for
It's
20,
free
it's
for
a
all
free
as
for
in
20 seconds, and then yeah, I just don't give a flying rat's ass about the petty, about cul-de-sac issues. I don't think it's justice. I don't think it's important. I'd rather watch Canadian Parliament, to be honest. It's more interesting to me. And I don't particularly like Judge Judy, although you do get the one great joke from Hot Fuzz, which is I am not Judge Judy, an executioner. But other than that, I can't really think of any positive contribution. It's just more trash reality TV, and I don't think the world really needs that.
I guess Dylan does not know me at all.
And your mic just cut out again as the vote is up, so people can start entering
Well, I don't.
their votes.
I mean, you seem cool. But I know I've only met you the once before the last time I did this, if I'm not mistaken. But I know you like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and that's always a good sign.
And the votes are coming in.
They are. Keep voting.
This is a nail biter. I am on the edge of my seat.
Come on. Trashy suburban reality television.
Come on.
The win.
Kitschy, outdated sci-fi fantasy horror.
Dylan, you are gonna hate all my other answers.
Oh no.
In fact, I have a feeling you're gonna hate me.
We've got a request to make sure that Erica starts doing the beeps at the end of the countdown when we're closing off the votes.
Fine, but only because you asked.
Come on, Judge Judy.
Let's see the votes. Currently, Dylan is in the lead. Denis Leger is saying A Solo in the search for the Millennium Falcon.
That's Millennial Falcon.
The Millennial Falcon.
Yes. So that, I'm guessing, is a bird that is severely overeducated and underemployed.
It's a spaceship that you have to share with like 14 of your friends because you can't afford the rent. It's like you never. Some boomer owns the ship.
It did the Kessel Run and Paul's avocado.
We're tying up. I don't want to call it. I don't want to call it on too close to call. Let's get some more votes in there and any more potential titles.
Where are my 65 to 80-year-olds who love the Twilight Zone? Come on.
It's past their bedtime, Dylan.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, well, yeah. I had a very tasteless COVID joke I was about to make, but I think I'll hold back.
Why? Because they all died?
Yeah, something like that.
Is that what you're saying? You're all.
Yeah, but the 65 to 85-year-olds are also big fans of Judge Judy.
I was going to say,
and Ion Ivanovich, she is saying, right here, Buster.
All right, Buster Keaton. I get that. Who was, by the way, on an episode of The Twilight Zone.
And Katie McKinney saying, I love The Twilight Zone, but Lucier was funnier. That's what you're voting for, not who's right, who's most entertaining. Ion Ivanovici is saying, don't go there. I believe that we're referring to
Buster Keaton?
No, deaths from COVID. So I just had to mention it again just to bring it home. So we're gonna have to count this down.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's a cookbook. It's a cookbook.
Just as Sean asked for it. Beep. Beep.
And that one is too close to call. So there are no points given away. We are going to do a second free-for-all round. If it is not decided at the end of this, we need to choose a person. Lucy's audio just died again. So Dylan, you're going to get to go first.
Right.
And Gaetan Tremblay is saying the Twilight Zone is a far superior, not even comparable. But again, it's not about being right. It's about being entertaining. Dylan, you get to be positive, negative, just be entertaining, or an attack, roast attack upon your opponent.
No, I'm above these petty the gutter that online pop culture game shows have become, and I will just beseech the good taste of your many fine viewers. You know the Twilight Zone is a better show than Judge Judy. I can't even believe this is contestable. It's absurd to suggest otherwise. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Do you like scripted, brilliantly written television that is iconic, or do you want to root around in the trash for some half-eaten hot dogs? Take your pick.
All right, we are now on to Lucy Gervais, and there's her audio. There's the audio.
Yeah, thank you. I can't believe I might be about to lose to a Danny Bonaducci lookalike, but here I go.
Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah, I know. I referenced that only people who watch Judge Judy and the Twilight Zone are really gonna get.
Yeah, that's true.
And your sound just dropped again, Lucy. Lucy, your sound has dropped. So
that's the only celebrity redhead that she knew.
That might be it, but I don't know if I don't think she can see.
I mean, Ron Howard
can't
at least.
hear her. But Lucy, let's try to signal. There we go. All right, Lucy.
I'm having serious technical issues. Like what I'm using for my audio cuts out every few minutes. Like it refreshes the whole page and I have to go back in. Can I just say that Judge Judy is way more diverse than the fucking Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Is that enough?
All
Danny
right,
Bonaducci is enough? Okay.
Danny Bonaducci? I fucking hate Danny Bonaducci. Am I allowed to swear?
The votes are up.
But you think of a Danny Bonaducci?
We can
we've
swear.
just met. Dylan, we've just met, and I already make you so mad. And I don't know if it's because you're a ginger or because of my personality.
It's that West Coast rage that we're known for.
All right. Iona Ivanovich is wondering if we're the only people that can see the comments. I've been trying to bring them up, Ivanovici, but I can't bring them up too often while people are giving their arguments. Katie McKinney is saying it's not about who's better, it's about who's funnier. Gaetan Tremblay has got here too late. This is the first one. Well, welcome, Gaetan. And Katie McKinney, Gaetan, that wasn't directed to you, but it was directed to Dylan.
Ooh. It's not about who's better, it's about who's funny. All right, yeah.
And we got Stretch. There we are. Lucy's performance without audio is still amazing. They've got Sean's vote, but Lucy's audio has just dropped out again. So I'm not sure what's happening with her audio, or if there's a way that we can remotely fix it at this time. So let's see if we have. Currently, it's a tie vote at this point. I would like to keep Lucy in the show, so hopefully she can work on something to keep her audio in. And it is back in. We should be able to hear her. The votes are coming in. Dylan is in the lead. We were going to be calling this one fairly shortly. Ion Ivanovici is saying yes. I'm not particularly sure why, but yes.
We like the positivity.
We enjoy the positivity. So right now we're going to be counting this down at 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Damn it. I am so sorry, Judge Judith Scheinlin.
Hello,
I did everything I could.
Song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Oh, no more Bonaducci. All right.
We don't sing more. We don't have the rights to it.
Yeah, we don't have the rights to the music, so that's as much as should be sung at this point in time. I just hit the wrong button. Let's see if I can get this show on the road as we bring in the next group of slides.
We've got to go to our final round of this battle.
Yes, we do, which is going to be the two people. But I would just want the battlers to choose at this point. Who is what do you think is the mashup title that is your favorite out of all the ones that were mentioned?
Oh, geez, I'd have to go back and look. Hold on.
Personally, I'm there for Ace Solo, Fet Detective.
Yeah, Fet Detective was really good.
Yeah, Fet Detective.
And Lucy, we've lost your audio again. And we are going to go on.
Fet Detective.
There we are.
Yes, Ace Solo. And the Capuchinian.
All right. It's at this point we're going down to our last battlefield for this round. And Katie McKinney is going to start drinking every time y'all don't use Lucy's correct pronouns. All right, we got to save Katie's liver. And Ion Ivanovici with a double long laugh out loud. Let's get on to the last battlefield, which is Lucy Gervais versus AJ Young. AJ won the first round?
What?
Who won the first round?
That would have been Jason.
Jason. Okay,
versus
so Jason.
Dylan.
Jason versus Dylan.
Oh,
I got
okay.
everything reversed. So, Jason, you get to go first with your positive round, positive about the news, just once more.
If positive about the news, I said before, there's not really anybody doing the news. So you may as well go to the next best thing, people doing comedy about the news. Watch Oh Canada with Darren Henwood. The link will be shared at the end of the episode on YouTube. Just Google it. I'm the head writer there.
It's in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description. Earlier in the introduction, Henwood came on screen to say, except Hattrick, you suck, which is literally the only thing he said publicly that I didn't write for him in the last 4 months. So,
Jason Hattrick. Now we go for Dylan. Dylan, positive about the Twilight Zone episode.
I actually watched Oh Canada today. I thought it was great.
Thank you.
I'm doubling down on what you said. It's really good. More people should watch it. It's the Twilight Zone. You either love it or you don't. If things that are in black and white are hard for you to take because they seem boring or whatever, it might not be for you. But it's just a string of the greatest fantasy, horror, science fiction writers, at least of that generation, doing their best work, and it launched the career of one William Shatner on an iconic episode, Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. There's a gremlin on the wing. I rest my case.
There we are, and I am just trying to find the correct voting round final D. This should be it. Yes, it is. Let's
vote. All right. While Paul is looking for that,
votes. Get your votes up. It is running. So Jason the News versus the Twilight Zone. Dylan.
I suppose it depends on what news. If it's Fox News, don't watch it. But otherwise, I'm inclined to agree with Jason.
Jason was trying to get people to watch Oh Canada, which you agreed with already.
Yes, did.
So we are looking. Oh wow, the votes are coming in fast and furious. Dylan had the lead.
This is
now
also
Jason has
required
tied it up.
watching.
So fast, so furious. I just
Some
watched
might
all
say
8 of those
too
movies in
fast.
one day.
Oh, then you did not watch all those movies. There's way more than 8. I'm pretty sure.
No, I didn't. I draw the line at Hobbs and Shaw, or the original. The one from the I think the 70s.
The original Fast and Furious?
Yeah, there's a movie called The Fast and the Furious from the 70s, but I don't know if they just took the name or if it's actually.
Were cars from the 70s capable of going either fast or furious?
I don't know if they were capable of driving out of
safely
enormous towers and smashing into adjacent towers.
All right, we've got Ion is saying that Henwood is very good. We have got but to call it at this point for Dylan, so Dylan will get the first point. Counting down from 3.
3, 2, 1. Beep.
Hey, beep.
We got the beep. And Lucy Gervais, I don't see your audio at this time, but we don't need it well, we like your comments.
I think you can hear me.
Oh,
yes,
hey!
Yeah. No, I changed. I got rid of the other setup, and I'm just only using my phone. So should be good for the rest of the show.
All right. That's fantastic.
Does that mean you have to change shirts, Lucy, so it no longer says you're canceled?
Well,
you're like, I'm canceled? You're renewed now.
I have to change shirts because when I took a sip of my orange juice, I actually got a stain on this one, but it's okay. I have like 50 more of these shirts in my dresser. None of them are for sale.
All right, this is Dylan. Dylan, you get to go first on the. Hold it. Dylan won that round, did he not? Erica,
Yeah, I'm as shocked as you are, Paul.
I'm a little, but again, Rod Serling did the heavy lifting on that.
Oh, all right. You get to be negative about the Twilight Zone, Jason Hattrick.
I just don't understand how I lost that round. You just launched the career of William Shatner like that was a positive thing. We had to endure all those years of William Shatner because of the Twilight Zone.
You say tomato, I say tomato. One man's ceiling is another man's floor.
Negative about the news on this round. This is the negative round, Dylan.
There's no quicker way to get depressed except maybe watching a weird German show about a kid. It's all corporate. The news has ads, which is like Truth brought to you by Colgate or Monsanto. Yay, Facts brought to you by some evil.com. I don't know. All
right. If you get a good laugh, that's a great time to stop. The votes are up. Jason has a vote so far.
You hear that,
AJ,
Jason?
you seem to be having an awful lot of trouble plugging that controller in to recharge.
Ooh, snap! The vote's tied up. Nice.
The votes are tied up. What they're.
I've been doing tech repair for the past few weeks just to do something in my quarantine. So my buddy brought his busted controller and I'm putting it back together. I just fixed it. It's fine.
It doesn't look fixed.
Right. At least somebody in
broken.
the show is doing something productive.
At least something's getting done.
So this whole time you're like an expert in tech repair and you're just sitting there playing with your friend's PlayStation controller instead of fixing Lucy's fucking audio. Is that it?
Yeah, fuck you, AJ.
Social distancing, I can't.
Dylan is trying really hard with that one. So I'm looking at the votes. The votes are tied up. We're going to be calling it very soon. I don't want to do a too close to call.
Get your votes in. Let's see them. Come on. Last call for votes.
Jason's votes just got so small so fast.
Listen, it happens to a lot of people when they reach a certain age. It's perfectly normal.
5.
Long day at work.
in the pool.
3, 2, 1. Beep.
There we are. That point is going to Dylan, is it not, Erica?
It is. So that is 2 for Dylan, which means that Dylan has won this battle.
Dylan has won
2 more than I was expecting.
Dylan has won the round.
Thank you.
What can I say? That was a real twist ending. You know what I mean?
I think
Twilight
it was the
Zone.
singing. I'm pretty sure it was the Get Happy.
Singing does have a positive effect on the show.
Just want the Partridge Family.
Oh yeah, Get Happy is the Partridge Family. And BattleCOM is powered by StreamYard, so that's what I'm doing. This is not a paid advertisement in any way. I just want to encourage more people to try streaming because it's fun. It's basically an easy streaming application, and Slido is how we do your votes. So they get their stuff branded all over there, but just mentioning it's a chance to do polls online with your friends. Now we have our next Name the Mashup that we're going to get to just before we do the final round of the final battle of the second round. This is the mashup. So you can start putting some in for the performers. You can maybe write down your favorite one or keep it in mind for when we get to the end of the round. And here we are.
Oh, it's Gavin Stevens.
Hey, Gavin Stevens.
And this is Georgie LaForge. And the next BattleCOM question is, what is the coolest sci-fi weapon?
So that is, what is the coolest sci-fi weapon? We're going to be starting out with our first 2 battlers. The first one being Dylan Reimer.
Good Lord, again?
Yeah, with his choice of the 6 sticks from Minority Report. It was hard to find a good picture for that, but I think I did it. and Jason Hattrick with his choice of phasers. So we're seeing a rematch of the finalists from the last battlefield. The final battle last round. So Jason, you get to go first. Positive about phasers.
Positive about phasers is that they're portable, they're compact, they look like a television remote control, so you can very easily use in court the defense that you didn't think you were murdering your roommate, you thought you were just making a mute joke at your roommate who wouldn't shut up about the dishes in the kitchen. You didn't realize you were permanently muting them. You just grabbed the wrong remote control off the table, and then that's a viable defense in the 24th century.
Dylan, your positive round.
They make you barf, and it's awesome. It's my favorite thing about the movie Minority Report. Never mind all the telekinesis and predicting the future and Tom Cruise's weird running. The cops run around with sticks that make you vomit immediately, and it's not even like, oh, I feel kind of sick. It's within seconds. And I'm just thinking of the practical applications. Just to, you want to get people out of your house. You want to get rid of your roommate. You don't have to kill them. Just barf them out. It's the way of the future, and you know it.
All right, the votes are up. You can enter into vote on this round.
I just like the name Six Sticks.
Oh, it's so great.
So many kids today would think they're cool. All right, and Ion Ivanovici is saying Calvin and Hoth.
Calvin and Hoth is very good. We're not going to beat that.
Yeah. What? No sand? I believe sandworms. They'd be snowworms? Snowworms. All right. Currently, Phasers is in the lead. It's a pretty commanding lead, but we're still only about halfway through the votes. Oh,
there we are. Think about it. Big deal. You shoot a phaser. You can make people barf. How is this not more popular?
A lot of people out there want their roommates to shut up.
Yeah.
You really won them with that.
I think we're getting close to calling this one on 4, 3,
2, 1. Phase.
That's the sound a phaser makes. Phase.
It's just a phase.
I'm never doing that again. Anyways, congratulations, Jason. You won the positive round.
Jason has the positive round, the first point in the positive round. We now go on to the negative round, where Dylan is going first. Negative about Jason's choice of phasers. Sean Griffin mentioning that the mashup is basically just Spaceman Spiff episode.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, your tiger will freeze before you reach the first marker. Yeah, phasers, they're okay, but they're not as cool as blasters or even real guns. They were kind of cool in the hands of the immortal William Shatner, but then by the time you got to the next generation, there were these little handheld. It's a fucking remote control, and you can't make people barf. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen one, but if you had a phaser that you could set to vomit, I would absolutely give you this round. But if there's no barf, you must acquit.
All right. There we are. Jason Hattrick.
The thing about the topic was supposed to be future sci-fi weapons, right? And you're claiming that that's like the technology of the future, going around getting people to be able to barf instantly. Like, you don't need some fancy six stick for that. You just need a recent picture of Dylan Reimer, and you just show it to people. And then
wow!
Oh my God!
I know.
That was uncharacteristically harsh from Jason Hattrick. The votes are up. You can get your votes in.
Is it the tie? I don't know, man.
I'm calling ageism, even though I think I'm older than Dylan.
What can I say? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay, this is what is the coolest sci-fi weapon is our category for this battlefield. So 6 sticks with Dylan Reimer as I got 2 votes, and Jason Hattrick's phasers have only gotten 1. Katie McKinney says, "My God, Jason just murdered him." It's a good thing that you married her. That way she can't testify in court against you.
That's how that works,
Arrested
right?
Development reference.
Six Sticks sounds like something you just hear at like Burning Man. Like someone's playing with their devil sticks and the guy walks by and goes, 6 sticks, bro.
6 sticks.
You should be saving that for the free-for-all round.
It's not going to be a free-for-all round. Dylan's going to win, then I'm going to go.
Or like a maybe like
you won the first round. That'll just tie it up. Then we'll have a free-for-all round.
Well, then never mind.
Just forget that we all heard that one.
Oh no!
Honestly, I'm surprised it's doing this well. I was just trying to think of the funniest weapon I could.
There we are.
The 6 Sticks is quite a reference.
Oh my God!
6 Sticks Sputnik. Now that would be a reference, but nobody remembers 6 Sticks Sputnik.
You know what? Ion Ivanovici is actually called that takedown a little weak.
What, my 6 Sticks Sputnik reference isn't lagging?
No, I believe that was in reference to. There's a little bit of lag for the people who are chatting, typing stuff in. So I think that was Jason's takedown on you.
AJ left.
AJ left.
Bye, AJ.
He's just getting some equipment. So Jason set phasers to vaporize, and we're gonna see where kindness or being mean gets you. Calling this one in 3, 2,
1. Barf.
Yeah, right.
All right, that goes to Dylan. We have tied up this round. Next, that means Jason Hattrick is going first with the negative round. It is the free-for-all round. Free-for-all round.
This is the one where I can start launching personal attacks, right?
Correct.
Yes. The positive, negative, just be entertaining, or roast attack upon your opponent.
To be perfectly honest, the only scene I even want to see about 6 Sticks in that movie is the one where they're like trying to order more of them because they've lost them. So it's just 2 people at Minority Report headquarters going, "We need to order more 6 Sticks." How many? 6. How many? What do we need? We need to order 6 Sticks. Did you say that again 3 times? You need to order 6 Sticks. You need to order 6 Sticks. You just write it on the fucking form, Judy.
Dylan, your turn to be negative.
I'm craving fish
phasers,
sticks.
or free for all.
Anybody want some fish sticks? I can't stop. The practical joke applications of 6 Sticks is you can turn them upside down inside some rich douchebag's like golf cart, whereas his golf sticks, what are they called? Clubs are, and it just writes just barf on the 18th green. Yeah.
Votes are up.
I can't believe barf went this far.
My immediate thought was, who have I seen a lot of pictures of in golf carts recently? Was Donald Trump. So I was sort of digging your choice there, Dylan.
Yeah, he reaches over, he grabs it, and then blah from that disgusting mouth of his.
There is similar technology that exists today, though. It's not barf sticks, though. It's fart sticks. I've always got 2 or 3 of them in my pocket at any given time. Sometimes they stab me in the thigh, but that's why, if you're wondering.
Are they just Slim Jims?
Jason was trying to explain his gassiness, and Dylan used that as potential roast. Looking at the votes, though, Jason is in the lead, and Ion Ivanovici was saying no to the roast, what they were referring to earlier, and he should get new art. Yeesh. I'm not sure who should get new art.
2 R's.
Pirate art.
Oh, you should get new art.
He be needing some new art.
Pictures of waves at sea.
And the votes came in fast and furious on that one. So we are going to be calling that in 4,
3, 2, 1. Beep.
Phaser noise.
Phaser sounds.
Phaser sounds. So the winner of that round was, case I'm not wearing my glasses, so my eyes may deceive me. That was Jason.
That was Jason, yes.
All right. So Jason has won that round. We are on to our next set of battlers. Let's find out exactly who they are right now. There now. It's going to be AJ Young with the Mega Buster as the coolest sci-fi weapon. That's Mega Man's hand blaster. And Lucy Gervais with Ripley's flamethrower. That's not distracting. I actually could find a GIF. I was kind of happy.
I got a GIF. Hell yeah.
You got a GIF, and you got a GIF for Gab because you're going first on the positive round.
Oh, Paul.
Well, thank you for having me on this show. I'm very grateful to be here this American Thanksgiving belated. So I guess the Mega Blaster and the Flamethrower are kind of the same, except Ripley's Flamethrower is way cooler, mostly because it's being held by Ripley. And let's be real, Ripley is actually the weapon, but I couldn't actually just put that as my answer because she's a person and not an object, men out there. But yeah, Ripley's flamethrower is awesome because not only is it a flamethrower, but it's like a flamethrower gun. And I work in customer service, so on a regular basis, I wish I was armed with that thing just so I could shoot old Westmount ladies in the head whenever they complain.
All right, HA, it is your positive round. By the way, BattleCOM wants to make sure that everyone is aware that we do not suggest the death of old people, be they in Westmount or other places. I know different things have been said during the show, all for comedic value.
Thank you.
So I definitely appreciate Ripley as a classic sci-fi weapon. Yeah, I get that. I picked the Mega Buster just simply because of utility. Every time you beat anybody, you get their ability. You get a gun that literally shoots small blaster pellets or floating platforms that can take you across great distances. Flamethrower as well. Fire spinning saw blades in case you're an absolute sadist. Do I need to go on?
All right, then it is time to vote. The vote is up. Vote for who is most entertaining with Flamethrower Lucy or Mega Buster AJ. Let's get your votes in. Comments that have come up in that time is Ion Ivanovici is saying there was a typo, Sad Comics, calling us the Sad Comics. And there looks like fun. When's my turn? Well, if you're a performer, send me a message privately. Ion Ionovici. And Sean Griffin is saying Lucy's got A-rate production quality on that title card. Thank you very much, Sean, for appreciating the use of a GIF. I'm not calling it a GIF.
That's where you and I are different, Paul.
I understand.
Wow.
This is the war.
I'm impressed you guys can work together.
It's what the United States is going to need is people like Erica and I. Though we have different views, we can still communicate politely to each other, right, jerk?
I guess so, Gurk.
So the
but my roast was the one that got called out as weak. I see. Okay.
All right, the votes are coming in. I'm having a hell of a time with this show. Is everybody else enjoying themselves?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and we're still looking. I know the one of the best ones was given already, but we still want a name for that mashup card that we showed at the beginning. And we're going to give this a countdown at 3.
3, 2, 1. Flamethrower noise.
Yes.
Lucy Gervais has taken the positive round. We are now going to move to the negative round. That means AJ is going first. A negative about the Ripley flamethrower.
All right. All respect to Ripley. She's awesome. I just think Mega Man as the attachment to the Mega Buster is a robot, so he can kind of take that weapon to its absolute limit and go as far as possible, where as much as I enjoy Ripley as a hero and a powerful character, she's just so fallible as a human. She dies just so eventually, you know? Even then they clone her and you're like, yeah, she's back. Ah, lava. Damn. So I appreciate her, but I gotta say that Mega Man can just take that Mega Buster to the next level, and any aliens against it would just simply crumble under the weight of its utilitarian design.
And Lucy, we'll be getting to the chat comments at the end of this Battlefield. Negative about the Mega Buster.
So the problem with the Mega Blaster is that it takes up Mega Man's entire left hand. So that means if you go to shake Mega Man's hand, that means there's 100% chance of you shaking the hand he both wipes his ass and masturbates with. And that's gross. Not really a fan of that. So when you shake Ripley's hand, you're shaking the hand of a golden god. I hear a lot of quiet, embarrassed chuckles. Is everyone okay?
Oh, I'm dying.
AJ's hiding in his own fist.
All right, the votes are open. The votes are open. Are you voting for the Mega Buster, not the Mega Blaster, the Mega Buster from AJ, or Flamethrower for Lucy? And why everyone's voting, let's get through some of those comments. Ayana Onovici is okay, Oklahoma, USA. Well, welcome, welcome, viewer. I don't know, maybe it's okay, USA. I'm not positive.
I think it's okay, USA.
I think it's just okay, USA.
All right.
I've been to the USA. They are not okay down there. It is not okay.
Also,
I think... Go ahead, Lucy.
Sorry, go on. I just want, if it's called the Mega Buster and not the Mega Blaster, I want you guys to think about why it's called the Mega Buster.
Oh, I have.
Gross.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, Lucy. I am never
You're
ordering
wasting all these things you might need on the next round, though it doesn't quite look like it at this point. Gaetan Tremblay is doing this instead of tonight's homework. Thank you, Gaetan. Thank you very much for putting your future at risk for this.
I do want to give a shout out to GT. We watch B slasher movies together.
Oh,
okay.
He's a jam guy.
Okay. I believe that's supposed to be GIF, hard G. GIF is peanut butter. Yeah, GIF is a hard G. Gaetan is saying, I like Mega Man's outfit. And Ionovici is woo. Sean Griffin, it's fine here in the U.S. I think he just called one of the writers for O Canada as fake news. And Ionovici is saying, nice one, Lucy.
Pretty sure Sean was referencing the "This is fine" meme.
Yeah. Thank you. Last night I was watching something that had an intercut scene with Alien 2 where Ripley fights the Queen in the
we're about to count down.
And I literally thought to myself, like, damn, this scene is so cool. So more credit to you on
it's wild.
Griffin.
3, 2,
1. Beep.
There we are. That is Lucy. Lucy has
well taken.
That round. And we are now with the face-off about to happen. Let me just switch the screens. As everyone put in their choices.
So if you're watching, don't forget to post in the comments. Paul's going to pull up the... are you going to pull up another image of our second mashup?
I will. First, I just want to kind of mention that this show all runs on your
Do
sponsorship.
I get another
gift? You know what? Let's just bring that back. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, there's an unfair advantage even in the images.
I mean, yeah.
Well, let's hopefully this entire show is Ionovici is saying holy leg. We're doing the best we can with the systems that we do have, but you can help by sponsoring the show so I can pay these wonderful performers. Just go to Linktree or linktr.ee/Paul Ash, and there's a buy a drink. If you donate a little bit of money, that gets split between all the performers you see here. So that's linktr.ee/Paul Ash. And so this is the image that we're waiting for potential new titles for this mashup. Is now time for the final battle between our two battle masters to be the battle champion for the coolest sci-fi weapon. Let's go. The first person to the stage would be the winner of the first round, Jason Hattrick.
One of the reasons I went with phaser for coolest sci-fi weapon, because we all know we're all wrong. The coolest sci-fi weapon is a lightsaber, and that's the end of the discussion. But that's not funny. That's just correct. But the reason I'd still rather have a phaser as a diehard Star Wars fan, I'd rather have a phaser for one reason: stun setting. None of these other weapons have stun settings. But with a stun setting, you don't have to become a murderer. You can actually use it without killing another human being. You could just be like, you know what? I've had enough of you for today. Stunned. And then you go on with your day. And then they're fine in 12 hours. And you're like, off the hook.
And AJ.
Lucy.
Rob,
Oh, Lucy. Whoa, Lucy, what? Yeah,
Hello.
sorry about that.
It's okay. Although I do appreciate that the phaser has a stun setting. I'm like, that's just gay iconography right there. Like, if RuPaul knows what he's doing, he's going to turn that into like a whole like spin-off series. But it still doesn't compare to the flamethrower, because it's like you have this little like tiny thing. It does like, I don't know, a few things, you know. It's like phaser, six stick, which should have won, and then all the way up here, like out of frame. I'm actually just showing off my sweet tattoos. That's where the flamethrower is. You know what I mean? I don't know why I did that with my shoulder.
All right, they did their shimmy. It is the vote is up and open. Hey, let's get that a little cleaned up.
Oh, Paul's porn.
Yay!
I saw that folder too. Yeah.
It's all so respectful.
Definitely it is.
It's a folder
like
called Tasteful
cuddling.
News.
That's where the really dark stuff is.
That phaser's to stun, am I right?
That's what happened. Just as you said that, we just saw it climb up. We're just going to say there's a nice one, Lucy, holy leg. 1.2 minutes from post to post.
Oh, snap.
Again, these comments are not coming up in real time, Ionovici, so we're not sure. And also Sean Griffin is calling out Jason Hattrick, saying Star Wars is a fantasy. It is not sci-fi, noob.
It's fantasy. It's not a documentary, Sean.
Okay. Alan Rose saying Jason gets the vote only because a stun setting would make family functions so much more interesting.
Yes.
You still have to have the discussion afterwards.
So would a flamethrower.
Yeah. And don't forget the grenade launcher. Yeah.
There we are. We're still waiting for some votes to come in. Just asking the panelists which. I think we're probably going to call it though with that much of a spread. It's coming back. Yeah, I just got corrected.
Here's the thing, though, right? If Hobbs is a stuffed tiger, cutting him open as a tauntaun and crawling inside would just be extremely comfortable, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
what?
And still warm. Still warm.
I don't
still
know
warm.
why
It's like-
that stuffed tiger smells bad on the inside.
Can you
I
just
don't
repeat?
think it's that funny, but my caption for that image would be ass age. Instead of ice age.
Gaetan Tremblay says
Right.
it's like watching the election. The
yeah,
American
come back
election.
in 4 days to find out who won round one.
I think we're calling it on 3.
3, 2, 1. Stun.
Happy New Year. What?
All right,
I know,
Jason. Jason has got that first point. That was the positive round. Now it's time for the negative round, which means Lucy Gervais is going first. Negative about Jason's choice of the phaser.
It just sucks so much more than the flamethrower. It just does. I shouldn't have to argue for why the flamethrower is a million times better than the stun gun. And the worst part is that Jason's wife knows I'm right, and she's still going to vote for him because he gets like marriage points. So this is, I'm out of here. Good night. I'm going to go cuddle my cat.
Oh, snap.
Jason, it is your turn to be negative.
I mean, the topic was sci-fi future weapon, and they had flamethrowers in World War I. That's a weapon from the past, not the future. Phasers have a stun setting. Flamethrower at best has a s'mores setting, which grant you s'mores are delicious, but it's not nearly as cool. But really, the point I want to make is the same point. I'm going to turn this back around on you. The point you were making back in round 1, Lucy.
Oh, damn it. That is so
Well
funny.
played. Well played. The votes are up. The votes are up.
You can't beat that, Lucy. Don't even try.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's
Let's
okay.
see. Oh, but the votes are coming in.
Okay.
Lucy. Everything's.
It only hurts everywhere.
I'm glad I muted myself because I laughed so loud at that it would have gone over.
Katie McKinney is saying, Lucy, it's false. I don't vote for him when he's not funny.
Too bad
I
he
can
just-
confirm, if there's anyone who has absolutely no hesitation in pointing out when I'm not funny, it's the person who lives with me. Trust me.
And
That's how
Sean
I
Griffin
feel
is
about my
saying that
cat.
Jason is throwing more shade than a shady tree. Alan Legros is saying, well played. Snap earbuds drop. So that I think that was from when Lucy walked away. I think Ayan Ionovici's got more leg than anyone else. But we are looking at that round. That is very clearly Jason at this point, calling it in 3,
2,
Womp womp.
1. Beat.
Hey, thank you, 11%.
There we are.
I love it.
How could you? I'm still shocked and awed that you didn't mention that of all the weapons, like as all the many settings that a phaser has, you still can't light your joints with it. Why was that missed? Why you cannot light your smokables with a phaser? Bashar Essa says set phasers to burn. Welcome, Bashar, to the show. For those of you just joining us, we just finished.
Nice. Glad to see my friends coming out.
Cool. We are moving on at this point. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. There we are. Trying to do the right button, but it's not working. Here we are. It is. Where are we? It's Name the Mashup. So this is the mashup for the 3rd round. So all of you who are out there, try to think a good title for this mashup. I really, really like the Michonne reference with Lisa over there.
Nice.
And we got a late one coming in before. It was Calvin the Hobbesarian.
Nice.
Okay, I guess the Conan the Barbarian reference, just dropping in a 3rd one. And so we're now on to our 3rd battlefield. Let's make sure I've unmuted this so we can hear it all.
Hey guys, it's Chris Sandiford, although you might know me better as therapist Grace Fraser from HBO's The Undoing. This battlefield is brought to you by masks, whether they're homemade or not. Just wear one, you dummy. All right, the battlefield goes like this. What movie hero would be the worst to play a board game with? You guys got that? Good luck to the competitors, and ça va bien aller.
Cute.
Wrong button. There we are. So our first 2 battlers.
Can we watch it
Question,
again?
sorry?
Oh, I was saying, can we watch that again? Oh, I was saying, can we watch that again?
We do miss Chris, but there's a new video game coming out where you can play him.
Really?
So it's called Man of Medan, I believe, and it's part of a horror series of video games.
Oh, I'm for sure getting that.
All right, so you too can be the wonderful Chris Sandiford.
Oh my gosh!
So Lucy's choice of the worst movie hero or heroine to play a board game against is Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
And they're facing off against Jason Hattrick with his choice of Darth Vader. Rest in peace.
Rest in
David
peace.
Prowse, who just died yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Recently.
Well, yeah, you can't play chess with that guy.
Recently.
Well, yeah, you
So,
can't play
Jason,
chess with
you
that
get to
guy.
go first on the positive round. Positive about your choice of Darth Vader as the worst movie hero to play a board game with.
Are you a day after David Prowse's death going to say he is not a hero? David Prowse's death. Is that what you're doing? He is not a hero. Who's not got headphones plugged in? Who's not got headphones plugged in? I'm getting my.
Try now.
And now we're okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Now would be a bad time to have sound problems in the show. I just feel like it would be annoying.
Boy who cried wolf.
It would be so annoying to play any kind of game with Darth Vader because like you're just sitting there going like, do you have to breathe so loudly? You have the technology to make a sword out of pure energy? You don't have like the technology to soundproof that thing? Like, is there a volume switch on you or something? It's just constant with the like just hold your breath for 1 minute so I can just think. Just be annoying.
Lucy, with your choice, Hermione.
Well, I just think, I think it's hilarious that Jason had technical issues after roasting me for mine. So that was incredible. That felt really good. Hermione would be the worst to play with because not only is she like insanely smart, but she has magical powers. So even if you tried to beat her with my classic go-to move of just flipping the board game, she could probably use her wand to put all the pieces exactly as they were beforehand, and then make you keep playing Monopoly. So no thanks, Hermione.
All right, the vote is up and open. I just want to point out some of the things that have come in. We've got the Walking Ned.
That's awesome.
Iona Vici, sorry, you did the leg test that came in a little while ago, but they refer to it as two shows that have run too long. And Alan McGraw with the Walking Deadly Edelies. Bashar Essa, I believe that spoilers, man, is about Prowse. So yeah, happy. There's not really. That
Can you post spoilers for real life? Like, is it really a spoiler if it's something that happened in real life that's been all been used?
Possibly. Katie McKinney is saying there's an echo coming off of someone, but it can't pinpoint who. I think it might have been AJ, but he's wearing headphones now.
Oh, we fixed it. We did.
I put this on just in case it was me, but I'm pretty sure it was.
And Sean Griffin is saying everyone knows it's Wookiees that tear your arms off when they lose. I don't think that's in a reference to the mashup that we got to get the name for. Looking at the votes, we're going to call it in 5, 4,
3, 2. Darth Vader breathing noise. That would have been much funnier if I pronounced it correctly.
Darth Vader breathing noise?
All right. So Jason Hattrick got that first point. I want to point out as well, because we haven't mentioned, I noticed we've got more people watching, but we haven't mentioned how to vote. So the way to vote is going to slido.com, use the event code BCOM0203. That's not O's, 0203. And that will bring you to the votes. And when the votes come up, you'll be able to see them and be able to vote for your favorite performer. Not just favorite, the one that makes you laugh the most. And I just realized that I was the one that screwed up. Thank you very much. We're going on now. Jason has won that point. So we're on to the negative round with Lucy going first. Lucy, you get to be negative about Darth Vader as the worst person to play a board game with.
I think Darth Vader is only the worst person to play a board game against if you are Luke Skywalker, because from experience, the absolute worst person to play a board game against is your dad.
Jason.
Polite chuckles.
You're a negative about Hermione. Can he hear me?
Is he still making fun of me?
Now he is. All right.
No, everything is super laggy for me right now, so I'm gonna talk and we'll see how well it goes. I don't know anything about Hermione. I've never seen or read Harry Potter because they told me it was a story about a bunch of teenagers that all go to school together because they didn't fit anywhere else, and they're there at their school. They learn to use their superpowers to save the world, and I'd already read X-Men, so I didn't bother reading that. But I am just now seeing it written down, and that's Hermione. That just says Hermione.
It's pronounced Hermione.
It's actually Hermione.
All right. The vote is open. People can start voting right now.
He's right.
And I finally understood Sean Griffin saying he knows that it's Wookiees that tear your arms off when they lose. But that's only if they lose. You can always let the Wookiee win. Bashar Essa saying Vader would force choke you, but some people might like that.
Hey.
So if you're watching and you have a choice of which movie hero you think would be the worst to play board games with, let us know in the comments. Also, if you haven't given us your mashup name choice, and if you think it's better than The Walking Ned, go ahead and post that too. But first vote, and then comment.
There's The Walking Ned, but I'm also liking this, The Walking Deadly Edleys. And Gaetan Tremblay saying Lucy got a few laughs from me there. That's good. I hope you voted, Gaetan.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. Actually, Lucy is in the lead. It's a pretty serious lead. I think we can call this one in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
All right. That is that ties it up so that we have a free-for-all round coming. Jason is going to be re-added back into the stream because he goes first. There we go, adding Jason to the stream. And Jason, on a free-for-all round, you get to be positive about your choice, negative about Lucy's choice. Just be entertaining or a roast attack upon your opponent. Jason Hattrick.
I don't want to play board games with Hermione because my understanding is that she is like, how old are they in that? They're like mid-teens, like early teens. No one is meaner than that. No one is meaner than a 13 or 14-year-old girl. And I don't like, she's supposed to be like some kind of genius and she's magic. So I'm going to lose. And then she's going to make fun of me. But it's not even going to be about the game. She's going to be like, you know what? That was a really good try for someone with so little hair on top of their head or something. It's not even connected, but somehow just makes me feel like I'm 2 inches tall. Like I can't handle that.
Lucy, you now have to be negative about Darth Vader.
Is this a free-for-all, right?
Oh, free-for-all. No, sorry, positive, negative, just be entertaining.
I just want to thank you, Jason, for arguing as to why my choice for this round was correct. Yes, Hermione does seem like a horrible person to play board games against. But you know who would truly be the worst person to play board games against? J.K. Rowling. Because who wants to play board games with a transphobic whore? Am I right, ladies?
Yes.
I you had me right till you dropped the W word. There's
Hey, we're taking it back, and then we're using it against other people.
All right.
Just taking it back to the beginning.
So the vote is up. You can view the vote and get your votes in. Darth Vader, Jason, this is the free-for-all round. Or Hermione.
If you vote for me, I will show you my cat.
I'm glad you said
cat. If you vote for me, I will show you a dog.
So it's cats versus dogs.
Is it a big dog?
We actually, Ivanovici is saying that the earlier comment with the X-Men is good. We got to vote for each at the exact same time. We need to see a cat and a dog. But Ion is suggesting, a little backseat driving, suggesting that Lucy should have followed up with the dad jokes. Daniel Leger is saying Springfield's Lot for the mashup. Gaetan Tremblay is saying sing it, sister. Bashar Essa is poor Vader because all right. Someone else can finish reading that one.
Yeah, what did the other white people finish reading that?
Yeah, Katie McKinney, I play board games with a whore anytime, but I never play with a transphobe.
Wait, she plays board games with me all the time.
Well spoken.
Wow. Did you write the Harry Potter books?
Fun fact that not a lot of people know, the Harry Potter books were actually written by Academy Award-winning actor J.K. Simmons. And now you know.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Obviously the best J. Jonah Jameson.
Awesome.
He's been hired by 2 production companies to play him.
Oh, man. Do not remind me about second J. Jonah Jameson. That made me so sad. That movie was so confusing.
He also sneaked in a Gordon.
Yeah, he played Commissioner Gordon as well. And he was also a leader of a neo-Nazi group in the Oz. We are going to be calling this one very shortly on a 4.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beep.
I love losing. Great.
We love having you on this game. Lucy, you are fantastic. That has gone to Jason.
And you steamrolled me.
You steamrolled. See that, and she didn't enjoy it one bit, AJ. She didn't get a chance to lose against you, and so she felt totally horrible for beating you up and taking your lunch money.
And I'll do it again.
We are going to the next pairing for this battlefield, which is going to be which is the worst hero to play a board game with. And Dylan Reimer has chosen the Punisher, and he's facing off against AJ Young with a Black Widow. It's kind of, I guess it's the Marvel properties. They have the same background.
Grayscale.
So just kind of almost like if I had actually did some work, it would have actually, I could have blended it fairly easily, but
you didn't.
No, I didn't. So we are going with AJ Young first on the positive round. Positive about your choice, AJ.
So Black Widow is a master interrogator, has incredible knowledge of psychological systems, incredibly aware. She's not superhuman like any of the other ones, but when it comes to just being a normal person, she's incredibly intelligent. So playing any game with her, from chess to Monopoly to even Candyland, she is probably going to get your game play down in 4 seconds and then just run down any game you play. You're going to be broke at the bank to her in Monopoly. You're going to be checkmated in a second. It's just going to be a nightmare. Every game you play, 4 seconds in, you know how bad you're about to lose.
Dylan, with your choice, the Punisher, positive round.
Positive.
Positive of why they're the worst.
Why they're the worst. Well, at least, with Black Widow, you would play a game. Whereas Frank Castle is a severely traumatized, shell-shocked war vet whose wife and daughter were murdered. So he's not really into rules, man. So, like, playing Monopoly with your loved ones is enough to have you fly into a rage. I can't imagine what kind of shitstorm Frank Castle, his name is the Punisher. He even breaks the rule of heroes because he does. This is a guy that Wolverine thought was too intense right before he killed fucking Wolverine. So yeah, I know who I'd rather look across the table at if I'm playing Hungry Hippos. It's definitely the beautiful red intelligent redhead, and not the batshit insane war vet with a chip on his shoulder.
Right. Not to disparage war vets at all.
No. But this one specific specific war vet is particular. He's there's a lot going on there. A lot of PTSD going on there.
All right, the voting is open. You can start voting. And Denis Leger is coming back for our mashup again with the Oakley-Dokleyville horror. Oakley-Dokleyville horror. Iona Onovici is going for Bashar for the win. Definitely kudos for Bashar getting us good with that one. And the votes are coming in pretty steadily at this point. I am looking. All right, I'm going to give it a call in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Beep.
It is Dylan. Dylan has scored that point. And that means we are on to the negative round. Negative round with the first person going being AJ. AJ, you get to be negative, saying that the Punisher is not the worst to play a board game with. It's a double negative on these are kind of hard.
It's tricky, but I'll put it this way. As someone who myself struggles with mental health issues, I can be incredibly empathetic towards Frank Castle, and I would look forward to playing with him and getting through those issues as we enjoy some camaraderie. That being said, if he lands on my hotel, he's paying. I don't care how that breaks down.
All right, Dylan, you now get to be negative about the Black Widow.
About the Black Widow
as the worst person.
As the worst.
Yes.
Because I would be too astounded that this incredible human being was, playing Boggle with me to be able to, like, why is she playing Boggle with Dylan Reimer? Why would anyone play Boggle with Dylan? Why would anyone play Boggle? But why would you play Boggle with Dylan Reimer? Me personally, it would just be far too distracting. Wait a minute, did I just argue myself against my actual point? I don't know. There's a lot. There seems to be a lot of that happening this round. In short, she's too great to play with because I would always be second guessing what her motives were. Which actually, I don't know. The double negative thing threw me off. I'm going to lose this for sure.
All right. We are going to have the votes open. The voting is open, so you can let us know who you think won that round with the double negative in there.
What? No.
Oh, snap.
I don't deserve that. 2 people. I didn't even get to use my Punisher, not the Funisher pun.
I kind of like how you were worried about how distracted you would be facing off against Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yet you seemed so distracted just facing off against AJ.
Well, the painting was really throwing me off there.
All right, and
painting is used to strike terror into the brains of your enemies.
Alan Legros is suggesting that the Hulk is definitely the worst hero to play a board game with. If you win, you die. But I wouldn't play Axis and Allies with the Punisher either. Gaetan Tremblay says, Erica, please do the silent 2, 1 countdown from Wayne's World.
You got it. I'll do that.
All right, Sean Griffin, I appreciate the ongoing commitment to the beep. Sorry, we're gonna do a little feeding for Gaetan as well this time. Bashar Essa is saying fake news. They want a recount. It's currently tied But we've got less votes in than we have for the last couple votes. So people are probably typing away furiously. So we're waiting. It's right now. It is looking like Black Widow.
Okay.
Come on, last call for votes. Get your votes in.
I think you need to start the count.
Rage vote. Come on.
Come on, last call for votes.
That skull T-shirt you're wearing underneath your shirt. Look into that. Bring out the anger. Think of Dolph Lundgren. I'm talking about the Dolph Lundgren Punisher.
4.
Where he doesn't even have the damn shirt.
There we are. That has been called for AJ. AJ has won the negative round, and that means
my least favorite win, the one that takes you to the free-for-all.
The one to the free-for-all means we are going to have a free-for-all round where Dylan is starting off by being positive, negative, just be entertaining, or a roast attack upon your opponent. And Gaetan Tremblay wants to point out that was amazing, Erica.
Thank you. I've had a lot of practice.
Yeah, and Sean Griffin is saying, I hear the mail-in votes are all coming in for AJ. Totally unfair. That's because AJ fixes technology, so all of his friends will use the post. Dylan, you go first on the free-for-all round.
I don't know. Free-for-all.
Positive, negative, just be entertaining, or personal attack upon your opponent. And you can
I'm double jointed.
Oh wow,
that's all I got. I'm double jointed. I'm out of ideas. I got hitchhiking.
Oh my God.
I got mutant fingers. Okay. I'm an X-Man. All of you double jointed people out there, vote for me.
All right, AJ. Free-for-all round.
All right. I can match that. All right.
Uh-oh. This is stupid human tricks now?
Anyone geeky out there? Let's get it. F in the chat, boys. Let's do the votes.
It's geeks versus...
I did not see that coming.
All right. The voting is open. The votes are coming in. All right. Bashar saying the side effects of furious masturbation.
Oh my God.
You don't know the half of it. It actually cured me.
His hands are ribbed for his pleasure. No, that was wrong.
That's what my penis calls me, the Punisher.
All right. Wow, you said that and you lost votes.
Who knew?
There we are. We are bringing it down. I don't want to call it too. Yeah, I think we're going to have to call it with that much of a gap, even though we should have some more votes coming in. Let's start with a 5 count. If it closes up, we might have to pause the count. 5.
5, 4, 3.
Yes, Alan.
Oh, rage!
Hey!
Rage!
I knew I could count on Alan.
Vigilante
Always.
justice.
And Alan is saying, I give it to AJ only because I'm wearing my Deadpool that does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So there we go. Fashion hoodies for the win. And we stopped the vote. Is what happened. AJ has won that round. So our final matchup will be between Jason and AJ.
Correct.
So Jason, you get to go first on your positive round with your choice. Jason.
Nope.
He's muted.
That's
muted.
your name.
I'm enjoying the fact that you were looking everywhere for my choice because you couldn't remember what it was, and then just went with your choice, and then the name Dylan Reimer came up. And all of this not 3 seconds after Erica was like, "That's right, Paul, you're doing great."
I don't mind.
I would hate to play a board game with Darth Vader because you can never tell when he's cheating. You're just like, "You moved that piece just now, Darth." He's like, "No, I didn't." "Yes, you did." He's like, "My hands were up here the whole time." "You used the Force." "The what?" If you can't turn that thing down and you're always making that loud breathing noise, why are you dressed like a ninja? You can't be sneaky.
AJ.
So if similarly to earlier, if you play against Black Widow and you happen to beat her in any board game, you've got like a 1 in, well, more like a 4 in 5 chance of getting 6-sticked.
Hey.
All right, the votes. The voting is open. Let's see your votes come in. It's either for Darth Vader, Jason, or no, that's the wrong one.
Hey, I'm back in the game.
Oh.
Let me fix that.
Florida. It's just like the Florida recount of 2000.
Here we are. No more hanging chads. Well, okay, depending, certain places in England would be appreciated. Was that was too obscure a reference? Really?
I only got it because I had to look it up after How I Met Your Mother made the reference.
There we are. The votes are coming in. Darth Vader Jason is in the lead as we're starting now. Let me ask. It's tying up.
Actually,
Yes.
AJ, when did you meet my mother?
We'll message about it later. I'll DM you.
Okay.
You were there when I met her. Let's. All right. Do you have? Has anyone got a pick or favorite out of the mashup title that we're going to get to right at the very end here?
I gotta say, I really like the Oakley Dokleyville horror.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Although The Walking Ned was also really, really good.
Walking Ned is good. Someone had Walking Deadly Edily earlier, which is also good.
All right, we're about to do the countdown. 5.
Oh, all right. 5, 4, 3. It's Jason.
Jason has got the point for the positive round. That means we're starting with AJ on the negative, just where AJ loves to be. Negative about Darth Vader as the worst. This is the double negative thing happening as the worst movie hero to play a board game with.
Okay, so if I try to apply how I did it last time, I would still play with Darth Vader because, I mean, if you just ignore his values and goals, I'm sure there's a fun conversation to be had about neo-fascism in the future universe.
The confidence that was said with Jason.
I think you mentioned like you're going to get 6-sticked if you beat Scarlett Johansson at a board game, but I don't think that's how that works, because Black Widow would not be upset that you won. She would just congratulate you and smile at you, and then you're like, wait, why did I win? What game are we really playing? And how am I already losing?
So just AJ's reaction. I don't know. AJ might be feeling it, feeling the imminent loss, but let's see the votes. The voting is open. Get your votes in.
I love playing BattleCOM. I love going up against Jason Hattrick. I absolutely hate going up against Jason Hattrick.
Yes.
You are of two minds. Two minds.
All right, votes are starting to come in.
All right, did I just unplug? I unplugged my sound. Just give me a second.
You count yourself lucky, AJ. I, for one, have never had the pleasure of going up against Jason Hattrick in BattleCOM.
It's a masturbation joke. All right, we are looking at the votes. I think we're going to be calling it fairly soon. I do want to point out, though, about the Punisher. There is a therapy board game called The Game of Real Life, which is helpful for people to play who have borderline personality disorder, or BPD, as well as PTSD. And it's a fantastic game by a small company based on a therapy that was developed in Montreal. So it's the game of real life, if you want to look it up. It's called, the therapy involved is called dialectic behavior therapy. And I highly recommend it. It's kind of fun to play too.
Cool. Very cool.
Yep. And again, not sponsored. So again, if anyone is looking to sponsor the show so we can pay all these fantastic performers above me, please do so. We'll be showing the link tree at the end, and we're counting this one down at 3.
3, 2, 1. Beep.
There we are. That is Jason Hattrick. Jason Hattrick has won that round.
On
Erica,
the game of
So that means that Jason has also won this battle because he won both the positive and the negative rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Also, everyone look at AJ's cat.
Oh, she's definitely mooning the camera right now.
That's okay. We are going to zoom in on her anyway. Hello.
Hey, Zap. This is Zap. She's named after Zap Brannigan.
Excellent.
Oh my
Excellent.
God.
And my other white fluffy cat is Kiff, named after Kiff Croker.
All right, guys. I'm sorry. I know the votes were for Jason, but I've decided that AJ wins this round just based on pet names.
And at the end of the round, we also want to point out a big thank you to Tina Spirals on Twitter. She's modeling the BattleCOM t-shirt. She's also our model for the ID picture of BattleCOM on Facebook. For those of you on Facebook, it's BattleCOM TV. So you can join there so you know when our shows and other little events are coming up. There it is. What is the final choice? Is it The Walking Dead? I'm preferring The Walking Deadly Oakley Dokley. No, it was
The Walking Deadly Idly.
Walking Deadly Idly. Alan LeGros is saying AJ has been force crushed. Kitty. The kitty distracts from the force crush. Did you want to break down this picture a little bit? Look at who all the characters are. Talking about the Punisher, though.
I thought Bart was missing an arm, too.
No, he's holding the
yeah,
crossbow.
right. Isn't he?
Oh,
you're right. No, he's not.
Yeah, it took a second.
Oh, yeah, no, because you can see both his hands.
Bart's supposed to be Norman Reedus. Okay.
Yes.
Do you guys think that maybe Frank Grimes and Rick Grimes are related?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Headcanon accepted.
Yeah.
X-Files music.
And John
like that Rod and
as
Todd are
Ned.
Michonne's zombies.
Yeah, what's going on with Rod and Todd?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
They
dead.
are Michonne's zombies. They're chained to Lisa as Michonne.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, and the jaw has been cut off and everything. So here we are. This motion artwork has been provided by Evan C. Abrams. Check him out. He's also one of the people behind Codenames, which happens occasionally on Mondays. But, the other Mondays that you're not here, you can watch it there. And it's also Thursday night still, Jason?
Every Thursday night. We got some exciting announcements coming up in December for that one.
There is. The BattleCOM is, we've had Lucy Gervais, AJ Young, Dylan Reimer, and Jason Hattrick. On the YouTube video, there's links to all their social media. Lucy Gervais, welcome back on Twitter. You've no longer are canceled on Twitter. So you're freshly unsuspended, but you're also the Lucy Gervais Show on Instagram. And Gaetan Tremblay is saying, don't open Ned inside.
I like it.
Yeah. AJ Young is motive lacking, which he has proven is untrue by fixing game controllers while performing in a fucking show. He just didn't have enough time. State of the Week is Dylan Reimer's website that you can check him out as you do. It's more than weekly though. How often do you update that, Dylan?
Daily. That's
Daily.
the irony. Is it started out weekly and then I just kept doing it. I've had some time on my hands in 2020 for some reason.
So it's a little bit Onion-esque, a lot of fun reads.
Yeah, thank you.
and Jason Hattrick is one of the writers of O Canada with Darren Henwood, which you can be found on YouTube with YouTube/C for channel O Canada Official. Which is, I don't know if it's official in Canada if you don't spell it with the, OFFISHIAL, because Cardinal Official.
What's the name of the channel? It's O Canada Official?
O Canada Official. So you can also find them on YouTube. So not just on YouTube. It gets reposted to their Facebook fan page as well, which I don't have a quick and easy link for because I was lazy when I was putting all this together. Because I was just. All right, but if we get that out of the way, we get to see the fantastic stage manager we've had has been Erica Taddeo. That's Erica_MTL on Instagram. Check out all the fantastic things that they are doing.
And you can also shameless plug. I am raising money for Movember. Today is the last day of the month.
Yes, right.
I've raised way more money than I thought I would this year, and I am so very grateful. But if you are interested in making a donation towards research and programs for prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and men's mental health, feel free to make a donation at my link down below. Also, today is my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Joseph.
Happy birthday,
Joseph.
I just wanted to say quickly too that I put this painting behind me. It's local Montreal artist Kayla Breaker. She does this is from ages ago. She made this for me, Gladys from Portal, like over a decade ago. She's an incredible artist, and she does commissions and all kinds of things. You can buy her paintings and her art, the kind of stuff she does. Check her out on Facebook. I think she has Etsy stores. Kayla Breaker, pretty easy. Support anyone right now in COVID that you can. I know that art is not necessarily what you should be buying when we're all out of money, but it goes a long way when you have something to kind of like break your focus from the struggles like these shows, or like a brand new art piece that you can just kind of zone into. So, support local players and do what you can for everyone else.
All right. Denny Leger is also saying fun show Neighborinos and talking about supporting local artists. That's the link tree again if you want to donate to help support the show and the channel and the other shows that are happening coming up this week on this very same channel that you're watching, except for Facebook. It goes to sub channels there. You can tomorrow night I'm going to be interviewing Rodney Ramsey as part of the They Talk Funny about comedy writing, as well as life during COVID. And we've got some meows coming in. And Wednesday night, the Love Doctor takes over my channel, and Drag Phenomena Rouge Fatale is going to be one of the panelists, as well as the very fantastic Galadriel Caress. So they'll be helping the Love Doctor answer everybody's questions about love, sex, and relationships. That has been our show. We're just going to go over to Twitch and have a little after show if you want to join us on Twitch. Ionovici is saying a very cool format, had fun. We'll be looking to get on this. Fantastic. I'll be waiting for your messages. Ion Bashir is pet the cat, you dastard.
I am.
Gaetan saying thanks for the show. It was fun. Thank you, everybody who's been out there watching. I'm shutting down the other feeds now. We're going to be on Twitch, so it's twitch.tv/tag amusements, TAGAMUS. All right, I'm not going to spell it all out. There we go. See you next time.
Thanks for watching.
And now I have to remove these all separately, individually. And